Hello everyone, welcome to Slipjoint Sawyer. Today we're going to be taking a look at a knife from RoseCraft blades, and this is one from their traditional range of knives. So you can see it comes in a standard style box. We have the RoseCraft blades logo on the front here with the rosebud on the tail end of the C, RCB. We have the website on this side, and again on the other side, a very plain sort of box, but one that does the job perfectly. Nice and sturdy too, you know your knife's going to turn up to you and it's not going to be damaged. Pull tab on the end as well to open the box. Model number we have RCT008, and that is the Riverbend Skinner, and that is the larger of the two. Again, barcode on the end, and if you pull the tab it slides out and then you're left with the internals of the box. So the knife comes wrapped in this sort of tissue paper, as it is a D2 steel blade, and it comes in this nice sort of foam cutout. Holds the knife in there really securely. We have this nice little knot so you're able to grab it out, and it stops the knife arriving to you like damage, doesn't get thrown around the box. Something that I really do like, very similar to what Rough Rider do. It's just nice to see that other companies using this design, so the product comes to you in the you know the condition it's intended to. Again, you can see we have the RoseCraft blades on either side of this inner sort of slip, and the cancer and reproductive warning harm there as well. So we'll just pop this to one side and grab the knife. Here it is, the Riverbend Skinner. You can see straight away we have that really smooth black micarta scales. We have brushed bolster on the one end, so of course this is a bare end design. The bolster is in course lined. We have the stainless pins and their stainless rosebud shield on there as well. Transitions immaculate, I can't feel a thing. All there really is to say is that you can feel the line in the bolster, and I mean that's not a flaw. You can clearly see it's meant to be there. We have a brass lanyard tube at the back. Probably the only thing I would change about this really is maybe not have that. For a traditional style knife, it doesn't really fit for me. Fit and finish on the back spring, immaculate, as we've all come to expect from RoseCraft blades. It nearly looks like one piece with the liners on there too. So it obviously is a steel spring and steel liners. On the reverse, again, that black micarta with the steel pins, and again the lined bolster which is squared off as well. So we have a full sort of closed length of, kind of hard to measure this because, you know, it's a curved design. It's not a straight sort of shooter knife as I'm used to doing. We'll hold the bolster flat and we'll just do both for you guys. So 3.5 inches closed this way, or if you want to try and hold the knife straight on, it's like 3.7. So roughly a 3.5 inch closed. You can see we have a flattened over tang on the knife there, so you can see we're going to have a half stop. And the blade is wonderfully centered in there as well, not rubbing the liner either side, although it is very tight on both sides. So their quality control is obviously very well. They can do that without worrying about it rubbing. So we'll take a look at the blade. You can see it does have a half stop. Really nice action on that as well. I'd say between a 6.5 on the pull. Lock up really sturdy. You have that little kick where you can put your finger up to stop it closing on you. But it is quite a large knife. As you can see, I've got like a medium to large hand, and I do have a way massive bit of handle showing there as well. So I could hold it back here, but yeah, no, I'd be comfortable holding it back there. If the blade was to close, I know the ricasso, the kick, is going to stop me getting cut. So no, that would be fine. So I take back my comment. I think the handle's a great size. Just a nice large work knife. Definitely people get a lot of work done with this. So you can see we have the RCB RoseCraft blades tang stamp on here, on this sort of saber ground semi-polished finish, I'll say. We do have a nice clean nail nick up there, no swedging at all, which I love to see. Makes it into an, I've really, not that I've completely gone off swedging, I've gone more, they're more appealing to me when a knife's not swedged. It looks more like a working blade. The swedging makes it look more like a bit of art for me. Edge grind on this, wonderful. Tip to the sharpening choil, pretty much immaculate all the way along. And again on the back as well. razor sharp D2 steel out of the box. A nice strong tip on there as well. You can see there's enough material around there, you can get piercing jobs done without worrying about the tip snapping on you. On the back you can see this China sticker, of course, as it was made in China. That can peel off, I've just decided to leave it on for the review. As well as you can see, we're looking at D2 steel, Andy Armstrong's maker's mark, which is this A with the crossbones on it, and the RCT008, which is the model number. Now, blade length on this can be a bit hazy in the UK. It does say cutting edge at the moment. I don't know if that's due to change to blade length, but currently this is on the border of being legal. So if we're taking into consideration the full blade length tip to tang, not legal in the UK. It's over the 3-inch mark. We're looking at about 3.4 inches. Cutting edge, however, for me, that's within the 3 inches. It's very close. 1, 2, 3, definitely in that 3-inch cutting length. So yeah, you could carry this in the UK. Probably a bit large for me personally to carry in the UK. Not mainly for the laws, just it's a bit big for my use of knives and what I would use them for. But it is a wonderful design. Really do enjoy the action on these RoseCraft blades. They do. I've got to give it to them. They know how to, pick a manufacturer for their products and get them made absolutely wonderfully. Open length then, we've got quite a large knife here we're looking at. So let's line that up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, pretty much bang on 8 inches open. So we're looking at, is it a 4.5 to a 3.5? So yeah, right in a sort of a reasonable sort of size length. When the knife closes, there's not an exceptional gap at the top. Plus it's not sticking out the end, so it fits in there perfectly well. Overall, really happy with this from RoseCraft. Another really strong contender for a great knife by them. So that's the Riverbend Skinner. That's RCT008. I really hope you enjoyed this review. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.